everybody, Monica here with Handmade Bay, and today we're going to talk about little ornament rosettes. Okay, you can use them as ornaments, you can use them as gift tags. So I thought I would just do a quick little video to show you how easy these are. All right, so this is what they look like, and this one I did with a page from a book. Okay, and they look complicated, but they're really easy. You can get a lot done at once. And they are just great to add to your packages. All right, and if you do our little swap group, we get some great stuff from our swap partners. This is one thing that I got and I used it. You can use thin paper. You can use your thick paper. I wouldn't use heavy cardstock because there could be some cracking on them. But thin paper is great, and your medium cardstock works well. But you're going to score it, so, you know, try out a little bit of the paper that you're using and see how it comes out. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is grab 3 strips of paper. And depending on what size you want your rosette to be, if you want your rosette to be 2 inches, then you're going to cut the width of your paper 1 inch. If you want it to be 3 inches, 1.5 inch. All right, so that's a rule of thumb. Whatever width your paper is, double it, and that'll be the size of your rosette. Now, these are 3-inch rosettes. Okay, so I'm cutting my strips at 1.5. Now, I got these strips I did from a pad that is 4.5 by 6.5, and I got 3 strips out of 1 sheet. Okay, so, but you can use your 12-inch papers, 12 by 12s, and do 2 strips, and that should be good. But, you know, play around with it. You may want more strips together to give it more of a fuller feeling. All right, so it's just doing that. So what you want to do, once you have your strips, you want to score them because it makes it a lot easier to get your folds. Now, you don't have to. If you don't have a scoring board, that's fine. You can just mark a 1/2 inch and then just do it by hand. All right, scoring it, though, is much easier. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to score every 1/2 inch. Now, I'm going to show you how fast this is. Once you start doing these, this goes really fast. Okay, so every 1/2 inch. All right, and then you'll end up with an even amount. All right, so that's it scored. And I did that already on all of these. So once you score all your pieces, we're going to start folding them. All right, and all you're going to do is bend on your scores. All right, if it's not perfect, it's okay, don't worry. All right, it will all look great once it goes together, but get it pretty close and even. All right, when you get to your first strip, now you need to attach your 2 other strips together. Okay, so on the edge, you want them all facing the same way, and you're going to glue them like this. Okay, I'll show you. You're going to bend it, and you want them to kind of become one, just like that. See that? And we're going to glue it right there. So I'll get my glue. Any glue you can use, your tacky glue, your fabric glue. I use the fabric glue just right now because it dries really quick. And you could use double-sided tape if you prefer that. This glue dries just so quick, the fabric glue, that it's fine. So now you can start doing the next one. And we'll start folding it. Okay, just tighten it as you go, every few. Okay, so now we got that one. All right, and the one you glued, just make sure it's firm. Okay, so now we're going to do our last one. Okay, so now on here, I hit the wrong score line, but it's not a big deal. You're not going to see it, okay? Just don't worry about anything. Okay, so now I started bending that, but you see how that's not going to work well? So you just want to bend it the other way. And then we can go ahead and glue it. Just a little bit of glue. And then we're going to go ahead and join the edges together. And just squeeze. And now we're going to get this one ready to go. And if you don't, I say I'm going to come to that mistake. So now I'm just going to watch my fold. And see, now I hold it all different ways depending on how the paper wants to behave for me. You know, it doesn't always behave properly if you want it to. Okay, so just squeeze it. All right, now you've got your piece. Okay, nice and easy. And after you do a few, you're going to see how easy it is. Now, the hard part for me was getting this thing to sit like this, right? Because this is easy. So I want to seal the last line up. Get them joined. Now what you have to do is get these flat like this. So what I found, now if you don't have a little box, now this is a 3-inch rosette, so I have a 3-inch box just from one of my things that I sell. So handy. Anything you have handy, a cap, what else could you use? You could use a little ramekin, get one of your bowls, see? So plenty of things you can use. And this is to hold it while you glue it, right? I was getting very aggravated trying to hold it, trying to glue it, and do all that. So I just found this. So what you're going to do is you're going to start bending it. And once it hits a certain point, it's just going to fall in line, right? It kind of looks like one of those scrunchies, right? So you see how it will just pop right back up on you. So I found by putting it in the box, and depending on how you want to decorate it, will depend if you put it in this way, upside down. If you do a double-sided paper, that works well too. Now you see how this doesn't want to behave and go there. So hopefully you're feeling my frustration. So I'm just going to hold it, get it in there, and now it'll stay. And it's not moving from there. It's going to sit nice and behave for me. So here's what we want to do next is we want to glue the middle here. That's what's going to hold your piece together and give you time to put on your accessories. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to get my glue gun. And I am going to, now you can do this from the back so it doesn't show. And there's different ways. Some people glue the back and put a piece of cardboard or paper there and leave it like that and then decorate the other side. This one I did that way. Let's see, there's one see here I just glued it, left it because it didn't really bother me, and decorated the front. Alright, so however you want to do it. This one I don't even have a hanger on it yet. This I think I'm just going to put on a package and use it as a gift tag. Okay, so what you want to do is you're going to go in and we're going to just put some hot glue there. And what you want to do is now hold it down, okay, so it stays flat when it dries. And this will take a minute, especially if I've got the high heat glue gun here, so we'll just wait for that to dry. Okay, so while this is drying, this is almost dry, what you could do is take one of your little hole punches, and you could put that right in there while the glue is still wet. Okay, and then you can hold it down like that too, and then you've got a decoration. So leave it plain, or you can go ahead and do that. And this is a 1-inch hole punch that I have, and it actually works perfect for this. So now there is your rosette. You can hole punch at the top. You can start adding your accessories. And there's a little snowflake. Look how pretty that is. I think that is adorable. And remember, there's little, if you have those little wooden accessories, decorations, you can put that on there. So, you know, endless possibilities on these. So try it out. Let me know how you do. Would love to see your pictures. I think this is a nice, easy, fun thing to do for Christmas. You can do this with the kids too. They can do all the folding. And that's that. Okay, I hope you like it, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.